The day, what would you wish to inform them this evening about Uganda?
Let me stand up. Good evening. It's been a fruitful day. And I listened keenly to the discussion. This far it was rich, enriching even for us from government, listening to the many dimensions of how to improve business between Uganda and the UK. Where we sit at Internal Affairs, I came with a team, including my permanent secretary and the Chief of Immigration, General Goa. We deal in the public good of security, of people and their property. So my assurance to you is that Uganda is safe and peaceful with itself and its neighbors, east to west, north to south. And if you come to invest, the environment matters, aside of the opportunities, so I want to assure you that Uganda is safe. We also handle mobility, which was spoken to by my senior, the Right Honorable Kadaga, and this is a business enabler, inwards into Uganda and out of the country. We just came also to roll out our migration policy, which was passed in August by Cabinet, and we want to disseminate it to our diaspora here and in the rest of the other parts of the world. But basically, this document is about, among other things, promoting business. We are also doing mass enrollment of the National Identity Card. This is for nationals, but also, apart from national identity, it's also an instrument that helps citizens access a range of services, and also within the region, it is also used as a travel document. So it's a very important document, and also it opens opportunity for other services. For example, for you to get a passport, if you are a citizen, you must have a national ID. You must have a national ID. It's a very, very important document. What we had before had limited features. This time round, we are including the iris as one of the features on this new ID. And some of the people here in the diaspora will enroll or renew their IDs. We also do other travel documents, including passports, and the chief is there. He'll make a comment especially on the issue of work permits and visas and how we can improve that very critical service. Someone here said they get problems, especially regarding the subject of dual citizenship. I want to say from the onset that dual citizenship is allowed within our laws. And citizenship by birth or descent is not extinguishable on account of you getting another citizenship. And this has been even more clarified by the President in an executive order. For you people who are here, Ugandan citizens, your children should not get difficulty. They are Ugandans by pedigree, by parentage. I think we need to follow up with better communication so that we sort out issues regarding the challenges of our Ugandans who are also citizens of other countries. I think for now, that is where we stand. Maybe, General Goa, you can make a comment on visas and work permits, and then we'll wrap it up. But last, Uganda is safe. Come and come soon. Like they say, it's the early bird that catches the what? The worm. Don't be late. God bless you. Go on. Let him wrap up on visas and permits. He used to be called director, but now every time you call him director, he reminds you he's chief of immigration.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. I recognize the presence of Right Honorable Kadaga. And one of my ministers, one time, he got a little bit tongue-tied when it came to protocol. So he said, all of you big people out there. So I address you in the same way, everybody. The issue about, I'm glad my Honorable Minister has outlined the fact that Uganda is a secure place within which to do investment in. So all of you who want to do investments will probably be asking, okay, how easy are you making it for us to come to Uganda, and what can the people who work for us, the workforce, what can they expect from you as immigration? One, the visa policy, very simple, and all our applications, all our systems, by the way, are automated. So the application is done online, yes, and we try to expedite that as quickly as possible. So within 24 hours, 48 hours, you should be able to get your visas. Now, single entry visa, that costs about $50, pretty cheap. And we also avail multiple entry visas for 1 year, 2 years, depending on what you want. So it's a question of applying online for what you need, whether it's a single entry or multiple entry. And then we offer, of course, the various work permits for diplomats.
But then we go to
for diplomats and for others as well. I think the one that you would probably be interested in most, because what we're talking about and what Mr. Tuguma was talking about earlier on, is value addition for what is produced in the country, in terms of agriculture, in terms of industries, for instance, the mineral industries, refineries, and things like that. So value addition, that will give you certainly a very, very good rate. And we're looking at, instead of the 2,500, which would normally be the work permit fee for general business people, you're talking about $400 only for those involved in rare skills, value addition industries, dealing in mineral industries, and manufacturing and things like that. So that goes for $400 for all people who are involved in that sector. The other sectors would be slightly more expensive. But we're making everything easy in the sense that we have automated all our systems, so all payment is done online. And this speaks now to the issues of what my sister was talking about earlier on, the issues of corruption. Because for us, we are corrupt-free entity at the Ministry of Internal Affairs, in that payment is done online, goes straight to URA, and goes straight to the consolidated fund. So with that, we are ready to support everybody who is involved in, who wants to come and invest in Uganda. And you can have my telephone contact anytime you have issues. Do reach out, and we see how to expedite your process. Thank you very much. Yes, there used to be a security bond, the ministers reminded me. But then the argument was that too much money is being tied down in the security bond, which could easily be utilized in furthering your investment prospects in the country. So we were guided from high up that do away with the security bond, but how now do we ensure that the persons maybe after caught on the wrong side of the law can be extradited or allowed to come back to their countries of origin? So instead of the security bond, we require for one to sign an agreement, extradition agreement, in the sense that if you're on the wrong side of the law, the company that employs you is the one that will be responsible now for sending you back home or from wherever you came home from or where you've decided to go to. So we no longer have the security bond in place, which was about 2,500, the cost of an air ticket to take you back to your country of origin. So we don't do that anymore, but your company is responsible now for signing that agreement with us, so that in the event that you're on the wrong side of the law, you can be allowed to be taken back home.
Maybe last one, the gentleman there told me that we could consider residence for investment as an incentive, it's not too late to include that maybe later in our migration policy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, General Goa.